Cold, 'tis I, the Jackal, assuring you that a crisis has been averted. Many people are fine living without a spleen. An unfortunate consequence of a second stakeout gone awry, involving a speeding car, a dark alley, and, well, me. Sadly, your protege didn't remove himself from...
Hey, what happened?
Gracious greetings.
Maxie said you were in an accident.
Yeah, well, alas, the master is too late to save his grasshopper's internal organ, but you are a sight for sore eyes nonetheless. Jackal is gratified that Maximista cared enough about his person to contact Stone Cold and arrange for his master's return, though it is clear from your attire that you were pulled from a priority engagement. A date?
Just
perhaps
tell me how you were hit.
Maximista and I took up that very familiar position behind the Russian rogue's warehouse.
Why?
It was a stakeout.
Okay, why were you staking out the warehouse?
To expose the motives of your paramour.
She's not... Okay, you're on the stakeout. Tell me what happened.
Well, a shipment arrived at the warehouse as we observed, and the Jackal, exited the vehicle to obtain a better perspective. Brave Maximista followed, and suddenly a threatening car bore down upon us. Maximista was able to dodge, though interestingly she claims that the Jackal pushed her clear of danger, though, truth be told, I have no recollection of such a heroic gesture. All that is verifiable is that my wounded person lay on the street.
Did you see who was driving?
No, I did not, but under the circumstance, I fear that your new love, Sasha, could be involved.
Makes you think Karpov's attorney's involved in this?
The Slavic seductress was here, right where Stone Cold stands it. At least to all appearances. The Jackal was somewhat feverish at the time, but he's quite certain that fair Leyla saved his life.
Is that true?
I'm just here to update Spinelli's chart, that's all.
Is he going to be okay?
Spinelli is going to be amazing. He's going to have a remarkable recovery. He's very healthy.
Lovely Layla's too kind.
Did he have a visitor, woman with this tall blonde?
Yes, I asked her to leave. He's not up to visitors. She came back a second time, but Spinelli got agitated.
Did she say why she was visiting?
No, that's why I asked her to leave.
Okay, thanks. I'll make sure she doesn't come back.
Okay.
Hang in there, okay?
Just as I feared. Now Stone Cold will confront the Slavic seductress, and she will use her wiles to further ensnare him.
Oh, hi.
Hi. You bring a gift?
Well, truth be told, one of my patients was sent home and asked me to give it to someone special.
The Jackal came to mind because he makes everyone prickly like a cactus.
No, because it's interesting and unique, just like you.
Well, the Jackal is honored. And actually, he has something to tell you that must be treated with the utmost discretion. So, if the maternal wouldn't mind closing the door. Would it be presumptuous to acknowledge that you still hold tender feelings for the father of your progeny?
Spinelli, you know I don't like discussing my feelings for Jason.
Yes, and Jackal wouldn't ask if it wasn't dire. Look, he believes that Stone Cold is in great peril, and only you can save him.
I couldn't...
Good news. Spinelli, your fever broke. How you feeling?
Very grateful for the wise doctor's prognosis, but deeply worried about a personal issue that I'm unable to discuss.
Well, if it has to do with your health, you can tell me.
Well, my health is very obviously in competent hands. It's the fear for my dearest friend and mentor, but no, I'm unable to say anything further without violating confidence.
Okay, then. Well, do you feel well enough to, use a computer?
The Ace's cyber powers remain undiminished.
Great. Well, I have a project for you, Jackal, to get your mind off whatever's stressing you out, and if that's not incentive enough, you'll be helping me out at the same time. Spinelli, you ready for us?
But of course.
Hi, Spinelli. You know, I appreciate what you feel for my daughter, but do you really want to do this?
I don't give up. I just approach it from a different angle. That's how you handle a woman who's stubborn, by being creative. Where do you want her?
But there's perfect.
Here? Okay, good.
You okay?
Here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, come on. You with me here?
Don't make me look old, okay?
Couldn't possibly.
Hi, I'm Dr. Drake, and I approve this message.
Robin, my darling daughter. You know I don't think anyone is good enough for you. Well, I'm here to say that I'm probably wrong about that. You are an amazing woman. And some of what I wanted to impart to you was that you don't need anybody else in your life to make you whole. No man is ever going to be a substitute for your own self-worth. But I didn't mean that my way was the only way. You know, when it comes to family, please don't assume that you have to do it the way I did. Sometimes being adventurous just means being courageous enough to be different. You won't disappoint me, and you won't disappoint yourself. I promise you that. Patrick loves you, and you love him back. At the end of the day, you know, what else is there?